Australia, airport security guards made travelers hand over phones and passwords. Returning travelers said they were forced to hand up their phones and passwords to border officials at the airport, causing Australia to be embroiled in yet another scandal this week. After returning to Australia following a 10-day vacation in Fiji, one man told The Guardian on Tuesday that he and his partner were forced to write down their phone passwords for border officials. After providing officials with their passwords, their phones were brought into a different room for a half-hour search, with no indication of what was being checked. "We were never told why they wanted to examine the phones. The man described it as a serious violation of privacy because we were informed of nothing. Who knows what they're getting out of it?" says the narrator. "They have access to your full email history, saved passwords, banking, Medicare, and MyGov with your phone and passcode. There's just so much potential," he continued. Unfortunately, Australian border officers have the authority to require devices and passwords from incoming travellers, whether they are Australian or not. According to an Australian Border Force official, the practice was designed to protect the Australian population from harm. He claimed that information acquired from passenger phones has led to the success of several domestic law enforcement operations targeting illicit activities. Journalists and human rights advocates, on the other hand, denounced the practice, calling it gross and abusive and likening Australia to an authoritarian dictatorship under the current Morrison government. "This is really troubling. Authoritarian regimes do this." On Tuesday, Human Rights Watch researcher Sophie McNeil tweeted, "This should not be happening in Australia." Journalists, in particular, have raised alarm over the practice, with Australian reporter Jim Marlowe tweeting that it feels somewhat fed up that I'd feel the need to clean my phone coming back into my own country. Others, such as former Australian Senator Scott Ludlam, replied by pushing for the government to pass a human rights bill. Australia has recently been at the center of several international disputes, notably its decision earlier this month to detain and deport tennis superstar Novak Djokovic, who had not been vaccinated against COVID-19. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.